I've been spinning around in this chair, and today I have a treat for you. Today we're checking out DigVR, the arcade simulator on the Quest that launches next week. In this game, you'll be digging ponds and cleaning up rubble from people's yards and businesses as you operate your very own digger business. On top of that, we're also checking out the Roto Chair, which might be one of the weirdest and craziest VR accessories that I've used. It integrates seamlessly with DigVR and connects wirelessly to the Quest so that when you turn the cab in the game, it actually physically turns you in real life. Plus, it's got haptics in the seat so that you can actually feel when you turn the digger on as well. I've actually had the chair for a little while, and I've been playing the game for quite some time as I did some testing a while back. So when they reached out and asked if I'd be interested in supporting the game and doing a sponsored video, I said absolutely, because I already really enjoy the game. So a huge shout out and thank you to the developer for supporting the channel and sponsoring today's video. Let's jump in and check out some DigVR using the Roto Chair right now. All right, welcome to my shop in DigVR. Here we are on the Roto Chair. We're going to check this out in just a second. First, though, this is kind of your home base in DigVR. This is my first mini digger. Got some custom stuff going on here. You can get different colors and skins and decals that you can buy and add on. Hearts. Let's throw some hearts on there. Let's grab some hearts, use some of our cash. We'll throw some hearts on there. What the heck? Why not? In here is where the job board is. And this is Diglington. And this is where you're going to do all of your jobs. You're going to go to the old Diglington estate, the manor. There's a whole bunch of places you can go. I've played through, a handful of levels already just to kind of get used to how the game works and had some fun doing it. And we're going to go ahead and jump into some of the earlier levels because they're a little more simple and easier to showcase how the game plays. A little bit quicker so it doesn't take me as long and I can show you more. On top of jobs, you've also got mini games you can play. Bowling, ball pit, and hook a duck. We're not going to check those out today, but those are some of the arcadey, more fun things you can do in the game. You've also got sandbox where you can just kind of play around once you unlock other diggers and buy other diggers. You can play around in the sandbox and just mess around. And then lost treasures allows you to actually dig for treasures. You also have multiplayer, of course, which we're not checking out today as well. But let's go ahead and pick a job. All right, I love our little decorations on here. We've got the heart and the plaid going on. So this is our digger, and I actually love the way the world looks. Even leaves falling here. In the smoke up there, there's a lot of detail in these worlds. And even though they're more simplistic art style, and the avatars aren't like full body avatars that are walking around, it's kind of more cartoony, I think it looks great. So let's get started. To actually start the digger, you're going to push this down here, and then you're going to push the power button. Now, listen to this when I push the power button. You probably heard that. The seat vibrated because the Roto Chair actually has haptics in it. So if I was to run into like that table right there, I'd feel haptics in the chair as well. And when I turn, I'll show you how this turns. You're going to turn with these. The whole chair actually turns. We're actually going to adjust our seat a little bit so it's a little farther forward. Let's go to the options. This gives me a chance to show you some of the options. There's a lot of options. So let's do forward. Oh, that's up and down. Forward a bit, because I want to be able to reach the full range of this. There we go. You can turn all the HUD stuff off and everything and have vignettes and all that stuff. As far as controls go, you can actually change a lot of the controls. You could do different patterns for the joysticks, haptics on or off. This is our Roto Chair. This is how we're connected to it. And it's built into the game too, which is cool. You don't need anything else besides the chair in the game. There's no like accessory attachments you have to attach to it for some of the other games that the Roto Chair works for. This one's completely built in. Let's go to back. We're going to hit resume. There we go. That's much easier for me to actually drive this thing. So let's go ahead and keep going forward here without hitting that table. We're digging out a pond for these people, like a fish pond in their backyard. Now this game is not meant to be like ultra realistic or ultra arcadey. It's kind of a combination. It's an arcade sim. And I love that because I think that it's a great way to have a game like this and make it fun, but not overly tedious. So let's go ahead and turn here. There we go. We'll turn. There we go. Kind of line ourselves up a little bit here. So the red, you want to stay out of the red and just get the yellow for the most part as much as you can. There's a buffer zone. So if you were just to get the yellow, you should be okay. And you wouldn't have to worry about anything. We're turning around here. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and push this out. Oops. Dump it here. There we go. Let's see if we can just get this last little bit at the back here. There we go. Let's turn it a little bit. There we go. There we go. Drop that down here. There. We'll get that little bit there and clean that spot out. Just like that. Nice scoop. Okay. That should be everything we need out of that zone right there. Let's go ahead and turn this sucker around, and we will, keep turning. There we go. All right, let's push this sucker out. Put it out a little bit. There we go. We'll dump the dirt here. Might as well turn around, and then we're going to go straight like this. Let's turn around here. We're going to go on this side so we can get the rest of this stuff. All right, let's see if we can get this to go down without hitting that red. Oh, they hit the red. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It didn't give us any points taken off, so I guess that's fine. We're going backwards now. I'm confusing myself a tad. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to turn around because I don't want to mess this up. Okay, now we can get the rest of this sucker down. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop this sucker down here. There, push it ahead a little bit. There we go. Oh, hold on. There we go. Let's pull this out of there. Oh, not enough. Darn it. I was really hoping that that would give us enough to be able to be done. Okay, drop that out. There we go. Back up. Grab this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, 96. Are you joking? All right, let's go ahead and dump this out, and then we should be able to get that last little bit, maybe even from this side. Come on. Yes! There's the pond. All right, let's go dump this out. And I think that that's it. I think we've done it. I think we've dug these older people's pond for them. There we go. Nice. All right, what does it say to do now? Leave the work site. Okay. So some jobs are as simple as going and digging something. The next mission's actually pretty funny in this. I won't do it because it does take a little while to do. But it's actually about a married couple, and the woman's kicking the husband out of the house as far as the bathroom is concerned, making him put an outhouse into the bathroom. Outhouse in the yard. I mean, you got to dig the plumbing for the outhouse. All right. Wonderful. Thank you so much for digging out the pond. Go and park up the digger, and I'll arrange payment. Okay. Look. Bucket, damage, S rank. That is how you play it. All right, so here's another job here a little later after that one, and I'm not going to do the whole mission because it does take a little while, but this is a good illustration of what the tools are that you actually get to use. There's a lot more than this, too. But you get to break rocks up, pick up the trees, and put them away. You'll see. Let's start this sucker up. There we go. Now let's go ahead and move forward. We're going to break up these rocks. Yeah, you got to hit them in the right spot, or you end up damaging things. Let's see. There we go. You're going to hold down on the B button, and you're going to smash it up. There we go. And break it up just like that. There's a whole bunch of rocks you got to do that too here. There's also, and I'll do it in just a second, trees that you got to do. Let's drop this down. Hold on. There we go. Break this up. Okay. And then when that's broken, you got to pick those up too. The smaller ones you can destroy. Bigger ones you got to break up. And then you can throw them into the construction bin. There we go. Smash, smash, smash. That one's all broken up. We might as well get this one broken up when we have this tool on, because you're going to be able to, you can detach tools. We'll show you that in just a second. Let's drop this down here really quick. Oops. There we go. Get this destroyed, and then we'll grab the gripping tool. I don't even know what you call it. And pick stuff up. Okay, there we go. It's weird. I don't know where I am in relation to the camera or my room because it's physically moving me around. Oh, hold on. Let's drop the tool off. To drop the tool off, you're going to hold, what is it, the X button, the left controller. Drop off the tool. Then let's reach out for this tool. There we go. Attach that. Now let's turn this sucker around. And we're going to grab, you can actually pivot, and you can pivot this by the triggers on the fronts of the controllers, like the actual triggers, not the grip buttons. Oh, hold on. Let me get centered here. Easier to drive if you're centered over the wheelbase, or whatever you want to call it. Then you're going to close this. And you're going to lift it up in the air as best you can, spin it around, and put it into this bin right here. And then drop it. And there you go. And then you got a lot to do. They're trying to make the way for a concert. Speaking of concerts, there's actually a radio here. There's a whole bunch of different music you can actually play, which is cool. All right, so there you go. That gives you an example of some of the tools that you can actually use in this game, aside from just digging holes, which is already great, but there's a whole bunch more tools and stuff you can do. Plus, there's other bigger diggers and stuff that you'll get into later on after everything's all said and done.